But I'm going to the Goodwill first. Thank you, sir. You know what time it is? What am I doing? What do you think I'm doing? I'm trying to make some money. Oh, wait a minute, is this a Starbucks?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Is it? T-Rock. What's up, everybody? I'm mug lifing on this weekly V6. If you do not love losing, you lost. Weekly V, what's up? Monday was basically a completely confidential meeting day, so that's what's going on the block.
Now it's planes flying. Now I'm real estate, diamond chain. I used to count change. Now it's 8-figure deals, and I spend about $1 million on the wheels. I can't believe what I've achieved. I can't, but damn, I need a minute. It's hitting me way differently. This is a dream. I need a minute.
Heading home, super productive day. Just got a ton done. Just got out of a leadership meeting to wrap it up. Just feeling very operational, very CEO-y. I think a lot happened at the VaynerX level. Never felt better. Post 3 Super Bowl spots, post tons of digital, social, creative, and media AOR work that's driving business, like feeling it. Hey guys, it's Weekly V Tuesday. It's 10:44. I've had a big Vayner Sports meeting. Just did a podcast with a founder of one of my investments, and now I'm going through lots of headaches in my text.
Hey everyone, I'm Nick. I'm the head of education at the Sasha Group. I'm that character that sits in the back right of the room on the side of Gary during all these 4Ds episodes that everybody seems to love so much. We're gonna watch a clip right now from our most recent session. It was actually the first one of 2020 that we held out of our New York City office. These are just loaded with tidbits of information and obviously a lot of energy from Gary. But for us, these are so much fun because we get to work right alongside with small and mid-market businesses and really consult them in a full day, not just on their businesses, but the way that this whole machine thinks. So enjoy this episode.
Besides that, we done some of this SEO, like search engine optimization, but we are also getting some traffic out of there, but the competition is too high, you know, it's a lot of competitors, basically.
The biggest, it was similar to what I was saying to him, the biggest decision you're gonna have to make in the short term is you're gonna have to transition to brand marketing that's smart versus what all your energy is right now, which is transactional marketing, right? Because it's intent-based marketing on Google search ads, right? I need a house cleaner in Long Island, enter. You show up, cool. I wanna outbeat you, When I was doing it for wine for 5 cents a click, good. Now those same words are $8, not as good. Yeah. Less people even going to search. More people deciding to buy wine because of Instagram and because of TikTok and because of YouTube and because of podcast. Couple things. One, not open yet, but it's for all of you. I think one of the really good ad products that's on the verge of coming out is a pre-roll live read, meaning a human reads it, Spotify product that's gonna be out in about 3 to 6 months, where you'll be able to, like you buy Google AdWords, and Facebook ads, put in a script that you want podcast readers to read, and then you pay for the impressions and people just read them. Like podcast providers, makers, right? Negotiation Ninjas can decide to be a part of this, and when he starts his podcast, he goes, Ricky's Donuts, now available, and like literally live read, old school 1950s radio at scale. I think that's gonna be interesting, and you can run it in New York and Miami only. I think your business explodes if you figure out how to do Facebook marketing. Because Facebook is the killer app for 45 to 90-year-olds, which I already like from a residential standpoint of having the net worth to be able to afford a house cleaner instead of not, right? Instead of doing it your fucking self. And when you really understand Facebook ads and really understand how to break down New York and Miami into 45 to 50 different segmentations, and then what video or picture to put in front of them, and really get good at it, Facebook will return so much more for you than Google AdWords long term, and will build brand equity and creates word of mouth in a way that Google doesn't. Google, I type in, I need a house cleaner in Rochester, enter, it's insular. Facebook, if you make a really interesting ad, I may share it or I may tag Maribel in it. It's inherently word of mouth structured, not transactional structured, which is why it's so much more powerful.
What's up, everybody? Hello, Caleb. This is Tyler here. My new title is Office of the CEO, formerly Nate's title, but now Nate works for Empathy Wines. Nate's over there in the cut. We are about to go into a clip that is really Gary speaking for about 5 minutes. I think the clip was 5 minutes, 30 seconds, about sports cards with Serge Ibaka. It's been fascinating, the sports cards thing, as someone that's now been working with Gary 6 years and really known him well for 5 years and watched his cycle of where he's deploying capital and resources from an investment strategy. So listen here to this clip where Gary's pushing Serge Ibaka to get involved as well from an investment standpoint, from a cultural relevance standpoint, and I charge you to yourself as well, just pay attention, go to eBay, search PSA 10, Prism PSA 10, and go to sold, and just see how much is being actually sold. The two highest items on eBay last year sold were both trading cards, and so it's been wild to see. Gary does close to zero now startup investing, and his returns on sports cards and my returns personally have been phenomenal, and I charge you to actually listen to what he's saying and go make a play. That's what we call it. Make a play. Make a play.
You know what you should do? You should start investing in sports cards.
Sports card.
I'm not kidding.
You took it up already.
Listen to me. I'm telling you, no bullshit. I made $150,000 on LeBron James rookie cards in 4 months. They've gone from $1,000 to $4,000. CJ McCollum texted me today.
Yeah.
He's made $200,000 in a month. Listen, I'm being dead serious. I put over $1 million into sports cards, over startups and over real estate. And how much do we make on Mbappe?
Mbappe like 7x. But the LeBron, I mean, I've just been getting into it a little bit like on Fringe. I bought a LeBron 3 weeks ago, $2,400.
It's $4,000. If the Lakers,
LeBron Lakers?
No, LeBron rookie.
your teammate Siakam last year before the run, call it this time last year, it's gone up 80x. 80x. You could have spent $200,000 and made 80x. I bought 800 Giannis rookie cards last year at $180. They're 1,000. I'm telling you right now, it's like sneakers. All the sneaker kids, you can't get enough Off-Whites, you can't get enough Travis Scotts, you can't get enough Yeezys. But if you're right about, you know who I bought a ton of for pennies? Devontae Graham, point guard in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Like if you know sports, you could make a fortune. And I mean a lot.
What do you think is happening there?
3 things. 1, 45-year-olds like me, the biggest era of sports cards was 1986 to 1992, ever. Those boys now have sons that are 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
So that always happens. That's how toys work, every 20 years. Number 2, gambling. Gambling. You can buy a pack of cards could be $200 now. Yeah. And you know what you can find in there? $150,000 Zion. You can pull a $150,000 Luka rookie card from last year in a pack of cards. Gambling. Number 3, sneakers. You can't get enough of these. If you know this is the next hot sneaker, you can't buy enough Dunks. Off-White collab, you can't get enough. It's over. The internet, limited edition. So what happened is all those kids that made a ton of money as 13, 14, 15, 16-year-olds, because they got all their friends from high school to stand in line at a sneaker store and buy 50 pairs, that game's over. So they've taken their attention to sports cards, because if you were right about Luka Doncic, I bought Luka's for $38 last year because Draymond Green told me he's like a real player. And I trust Draymond because he's always like, fuck everybody. He's like, this guy can play. Now they're fucking $400. I bought hundreds. I could have bought 10,000. I could have made fucking millions of dollars. You're gonna love this. I think you can answer this because I bought 61 of them the other day. What's the one card I'm buying the most of?
I don't know.
The number one card I'm buying, I can't wait to tell you. Hakeem Olajuwon rookie card. It's $250. Nothing. My belief is that Africa in the next 30, 40 years is gonna be the number one new continent like Asia. And when that happens, Hakeem Olajuwon rookie cards are gonna be the demand for, this is 30 years, it's a long time, but I still believe it. I'm buying so much Hakeem Olajuwon, it's crazy. Vision.
This is art.
Art, that's right. But what's fun,
it's true.
what's
because
fun,
you have a vision
that's
to
right.
think like this.
So for you, whether it's Jordan or Magic or Kareem, fine. But then on top of that, so there's art long-term, 30 years, and then there's, and this is why you have such a big advantage, there's Thursday night in Cleveland, and you're watching Colin Sexton, and you're like, why has he gotten so good, right? Like, there's a two-sided, there's high, if you're right about Colin Sexton, if you're right about him, if you're right about your guy, Terrence, like, you get those right, you're talking 20, 50, 100x. So you gamble a little here, and you buy, but I'm telling you, ask him. He watches what I do. No investing, because everything's overpriced, because everyone's got a startup.
It's like I've seen the cycle of you're not writing
Any checks?
$25,000, $50,000 checks like you were 4 or 5 years ago.
Correct.
When you say about investment-wise.
So I'm gonna give you the advice I'm taking. I'm not investing in anybody's startups because it's all bullshit. Everybody's got a business. Everything's $8 to $15 million.
Put money into it to make it seem.
Meanwhile, this is black and white, and I like it and know it. Vlog, it's Wednesday. Really interesting insight. Yesterday, in general, with no real obvious rationale, I was in a little bit of a less fired up, optimistic mood. I was definitely not pessimistic, and I'm not sure what content we'll see from yesterday, and you might even be like, what are you talking about? But I could literally feel it, like I was at an 88 instead of where I am right now, which is a 97. In the gratitude, excitement thing. I don't know if I fasted for almost 2 days, so maybe my energy was a little bit down. I ate too much over the weekend. I'm trying to keep it tight. You can see the dimples coming back. You've noticed I lost a little weight, Tess?
Same to me.
Fair enough, you see me every day, but go look back at some December videos. Nonetheless, just whether it was the weather, it's been gloomy, a lot of rain lately, a little sunnier today. Because I really enjoy, usually I attribute that to meetings that I'm not excited about, firing someone, negatives, but I didn't really have that on my schedule yesterday, so it caught my attention. So, weekly update on hump day. I'm so grateful that my down or challenge days are in the B range on the school graph, B minus, but it feels really good to be in an A plus, A minus, A range today, so I'm happy about that. I thought that was an interesting thing to share. I think my range is tighter on happy, but I do think even within my range, you can feel a B minus. That's my range, and I have family members, friends, deep relationships that range between A and F, and that's challenging, and I have a lot of empathy, compassion, sympathy for that. My big thing is not beating yourself up or getting too down on when it's not clicking. I think people perpetuate things where it's like, oh crap, today's a bad, and it just becomes like, you let it spin out of hand. It's like, it was interesting, I kept it in the pocket of like, tomorrow's in play. And sure enough, whether I force that through that perspective or whether it's just the serendipity of my normal state, like I'm just in a even higher elevated mood. Actually, you know what's funny? I just looked at Tyler. There was something that happened yesterday with one of our great employees that was challenging, and that was right in the morning, and I wonder if that put me in a subconscious sad state. So Tyler's face is like, he's like, what are you talking about? So anyway, good stuff. Hope you're getting value out of the vlog.
I appreciate you doing that. Because sometimes I think you're not human, and I think that really shows that you're.
Yeah, I think
you
that's
are.
right.
Like,
I'm
you have flaws, you are human.
I'm trying to, and even in the way I put it, because I want to tell the truth, somebody's watching right now and is like, B minus, fuck you, dick, I'm a D, you know, like, but I am trying to push myself to be a little bit more vulnerable. I'm a little bit worried that the tension I have right now, bro, you know this, you're around me, like this is showing in the blog, I'm sure now, but you actually know this. Dude, I am optimistic and grateful. Like way, way, way more than the masses.
And that makes me think like you're not human. So
Correct, and I'm worried about that in a lot of ways because A, that, B, I don't want people to aspire to that, C, I don't want people to become detached to me or resentful at me for it. I'm trying to find a way to make it bring value, not perpetuate frustration. So I think it's imperative on me to evolve in doing the best I can even though it's not my natural state because showing vulnerability bleeds into complaining, which is something I'm visceral to. So I'm trying to challenge myself as well. And like even you responding that way gives me the affirmation of like exactly, knowing that you can swing more than me. And so can literally fucking 99% of everybody else who's watching this right this second. And knowing that out of all the other stuff in the blog this week, this 2-minute, 13-second clip has the potential to help one fucking person for real. Seriously. And I think the biggest insight was don't beat yourself up. Like I could see that yesterday's B minus, or whatever the fuck it is with my arbitrary thing, could have led to C minus today if I let it, and I understand that. And that's the insight. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. Don't. It's like a sports mentality. You go 0 for 8, 2 days in 0 for 4, 0 for 4 in baseball. Like cool, you can go 3 for 3 and hit 2 home runs. And like you have your life in front of you. That's what leads to so much happiness. You could be 37 watching this right now, everything bad. Everything, you have 60 years. Everything. Like sports, you could be losing 21. Chiefs won a Super Bowl this year. They were down by double digits in every game. Real talk.
I just told Richie we rich.
Hey guys, it's Mike Boyd from Monday to Monday, and what you're about to watch is a meeting we had with Russ in Atlanta in the studio. Check it out.
No, but you were saying like they don't
This is
understand
one
my
of the
question.
few humans on earth that I'm like, he
No,
can
but
say
like
it. He's right. It's very rare.
Bro.
It's why I knew you were gonna be human. Bro,
Yeah, no, you've
bro,
always been.
You're gonna be so much bigger than you are right now. I know. Because you're gonna start a TikTok account. No, but on some real shit, honestly, the reason that fucking song, when that moment happened, what, 8 weeks ago?
Yeah, October 18th. So.
Beautiful. When I saw that, I swear to God, I was like, you have like 15 more of those.
I know. Well, so,
And honestly, you know
but
what?
This is what we're talking about though, is that you never stop blowing up. It's an ongoing process.
If you're great enough. It's this one. You know what?
That has been already ingrained.
We're all so
I'm
young.
already there.
We didn't see what Elton John's career looked like in the beginning. We're too young.
Right.
Like
you can watch Eminem's freestyle videos when he was 17 in his house or whatever. No, but the video that I'm referring to, you were saying aggressiveness, you don't understand it, and y'all hear the energy but not the words.
100%.
In there? I don't know. I think it's in
Yo,
there.
yo, yo. What's good? If you do not listen to this man's music every fucking night, you're fucking up. I'll keep it real simple. Russ, tell him something important.
Well, I'll tell you what's very important is that Gary's always ahead of the curve, and you, once again, this is something that I champion, is the fearlessness to be down, to be like, yeah, I understand y'all are here. I'm going over here. You know what I'm saying? And that fearlessness is like, it's a quality that even if you don't like what he's being fearless about, it's a quality that if you had more of it, maybe you could be fearless with. You're down to go die on the hill about it, you know? That's what's important.
Die on your fucking sword. It's as simple as that.
Call my phone. I don't wanna text you anymore. I just wanna stop this civil war. Baby, please.
Give me 2 seconds.
You're saying want to see what it looks like when you care about if other people care about your complaints, and then it's basically this kid who plays after.
The land of make-believe.
So I'm thinking you start the first 2 seconds like, want to see what it looks like when other people think, if you want to see what it looks like.
I didn't actually hear you, so you don't have to act as me because I know what to do. I just need you to tell me what I need to say.
We all do that.
When you wake up believing other people care about your problems, or if you say when you wake.
Want to see what it looks like when you stop caring about other people's opinions? You mean?
Want to see what it looks like when you think people care about your complaints. Want to see what it looks like when, because he's saying, wow, the land of make believe. So people thinking that they actually care about your complaints is make believe.
I see. TikTok. Want to see what it looks like when you think you're going to be a millionaire by the time you're 25?
Right.
Real quick.
Do another one.
I actually have a 3-part to this. It's that, this, and I want to finish it.
Yeah, I want you to finish it too.
That doesn't mean you can't. It just means that most people don't realize the amount of time and work that it takes to actually get there. I have a feeling that can be a really consistent meme for me because I think most people live in make-believe all the time. So I think we can do that a lot. Let's see how this does. Everything's make-believe.
Yeah.
I think almost everything everybody believes is wrong.
It's a trend where people drop like glitter and whatnot on a phone. It goes in slow-mo. We're gonna have you drop.
So smart. Dustin likes it.
If we use this as a potential intro to Weekly V5, I'll have you drop it, and then you can just turn to me, and then.
Right. So I'm gonna do the thing you need.
Do
and
it.
Add on to.
And you can be like, yeah.
How'd you get it on?
Ready?
And do you want me to? I can look down at the phone or look at you.
Yeah. You can look down at it, and then you can turn to me afterwards and make the intro.
And this is Weekly V5.
Cool.
Awesome.
Well, let's hope that worked. Thank you. Awesome.
The best part is, and this is a really funny part about me, is
I'm still gonna eat it.
I weirdly like to eat food.
I do.
Like in a real
I
way.
do.
Like I'm not weirded out by it.
DJ Will.
Such a pleasure. How are you?
It's a pleasure for us. How are you?
Great. How are you, my man? It's a real pleasure.
It's ridiculous, DJ Mr. Famous.
It's a real pleasure. Nice to meet you. Hello.
Hi, I'm Natasha.
Natasha, how are you?
Good.
Good. What's good, everyone? Sit for a sec. We were parented and grandparented by people who didn't live to 100, but we are. So that's the shit I'm trying to get people to think about.
Right.
How old are you?
43.
Right. So like when we were fucking 18, 43 seemed like 1,000.
Yeah.
I'm 46, you know? Right?
You're like, ew.
Right?
Still young, what do you think?
But now we're like, I don't know, like I'm 44, like I feel like I got my whole life in front of me.
Yeah.
Obviously we've been through some shit,
Right.
but like there's a lot to do.
For me, I started feeling last couple of years like, damn, I'm old. Like, is this it? And then,
You know what ends up happening in your game is when you're in something that has youth culture in it, you see somebody doing something special that you're proud of for them or happy for them or envious of them, and they're 19, you're like, damn. My whole thing is like, don't look at them, look at the other 4 billion people that are 80 doing shit. Everyone's like, but Gary, look at Mark Zuckerberg, he's 25, or look at fucking Chance the Rapper, he already did. I'm like, what about the fucking 8 trillion fucking people that are 80 doing shit and still haven't broke through? Why are you looking at the 0.000000001% to judge your happiness? Why don't we look at the fucking masses?
right.
Us sitting in this room, us being in America, we're already winning.
Thanks.
Perspective.
Respect.
And once you see gratitude and opportunity, life is fun. When you think something's suppressing you, it's easier for you to feel suppressed, minority, all that. I get it. That's true. That's actually true. But once you get into what am I gonna look at, a lot of things are true. What was true for me is I spent the first 20 years building my parents' business for them. That was my truth. Like, lots of things are true. Kobe's life was good, and then had a tragic end. Like, life, there's a lot of truth. But people, you get to decide if you're gonna dwell and play prevent defense, or if you're gonna see opportunity and be grateful and go on offense. That's what I'm trying to get people through. I could sit with anybody, show me the richest white male in America, and he'll cry about some shit like his mom was horrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, you pick.
Everybody have a story.
Yeah, show me, and then everybody knows somebody who's got all sorts of fucked up situations, and they're happy. That's called perspective. I know. Everybody can talk about somebody who's happier than them that has it way worse, and sadder than them that has it way better, right? And if that's true, which it is for everybody if you think, then that becomes the actual game. That's what I think about. And that's what I'm trying to make popular. And that's why I think it's making an impact. Because it leads to a nice place, you know? Yeah, because I come from a place that's more zero, and so and the way I talk to people in that spot is not looking down at them, and it's not even trying to inspire them. It's just real. Everything I just said sounds inspirational, it's actually practical. It's not rah-rah shit like you can do it. It's how are you choosing to look at your life? And then if you practically realize opportunity and be grateful for whatever the fuck you have, because somebody's always got it worse, well then it starts getting interesting. I think every set, so I'm listening to him, and I'm like, yep, and like chip on shoulder, in the right, he's right, is the punchline. He's right. Miley Cyrus twerking on MTV Music Awards 6 years ago is a lame Instagram post. Below average, you wouldn't even stop in your feed shit. That's what he went. My man Jamal Adams every day does something 2x what he did. Facts. He's right. Culture moves. I think the game now is out of muscle memory, he was in the storm, so he had to adjust, right? Fucking adjust, there's a lot that happens with that. He changed consciously and subconsciously. He knows it's true, so that sucks because he's right, he didn't do shit. He entertained, right? But I look at it as that's what happens a lot in this scenario is it's kind of like Hall of Famers that made less money than a bench player now makes. Right. They're mad. I talk to Hall of Famers all the time. 70-year-olds, they're like, these motherfucking, right? I had a fucking job in the off season. This motherfucker can't shoot, and he's gonna make more this year than I made in my career. And I'm like, stop, flip it. Go on, you're playing prevent defense. You know how many touchdowns this man scored on prevent defense? You're going prevent defense. Yeah, and fuck it, now let's go legend shit. Let's go sign 1 million basketballs. Let's make new content. It's turning bitter, chip on shoulder, fuck, all that energy into, fuck it, I'm gonna own this shit. I'm the OG. Every time somebody does something, you're like, good, co-sign, you just turn it, I don't know how else to say it. You take the circumstances of your life and you turn it from prevent defense to 100% run and shoot. And that's easy for us to say, he was in it. But all my friends like him, I pound them. Because what's the alternative? Because you got nothing but opportunity, because all that shit led to the fact that I'm sitting here and want to have this convo because you have the platform to do anything you want. But it's once you change that angle that you look at it from, that's when all the fucking magic happens. Now, I don't know if you saw the news, but it just popped up on TMZ right here. $900,000 for the LeBron Jordan 1-of-1 upper deck. I'm telling you, the culture of sports cards, first it was these. First it was the Kicks. The Kicks kids are coming. The dads that have kids that are 7 and 8 are coming, and the gambling's coming. You can pull $100,000 Zion in a pack of cards. Sports card culture is here. They're trying to tell you it's gonna keep happening. If you love sports betting, if you love fantasy sports, if you think you know something about rookie, or if you wanna bet long term and buy classics, time is now. The culture's happening. Don't miss the fuck out. I'm really excited about this. I really think it's gonna be a big deal. Back to being, if you wanna be the mother sponsor, maybe everybody has to have the app to get in. I'm being real, I want it to be a business win for you in a way that's real obvious.
Guess what? I just put my logo in my pool. Guess what? I just made a porno in the booth. Guess what? They be taking photos when I move. Guess what? I still got control. How about you? Guess what? I just put my logo in my pool.
What are you about to do?
Dominate.
Taking photos when I move. Guess what? I still got control. How about you? Guess what? Race against your doubt. A lot of y'all ain't running fast enough. I can spot a fake before we even finish dapping up. Clapping when they win, but when I win, they never clap it up. Parents' marriage crumble, so I told my mama pack it up. Eating till I'm
I saw.
How do you feel?
Winning's winning. I love it. I really got hurt last year.
I didn't want. When I lose ball, I didn't want to hurt you.
On some real shit. I was out for 4 months. Real high ankle sprains. I really caught it. Inside.
Well, you need some ankle shoes.
You know what's funny? I left it in the hotel room. You good?
Yeah.
Good to see you again, bro. You well?
Yeah, I'm coming.
You playing? Let's go. Let's go.
I'm coming to hoop today.
Let's go.
How you been?
Good to see you, bro. How you been?
You? I've been great.
It's great to see you. Who needs a dominating force?
Winning 5 on this side.
Who needs a dominating force?
This question was sort of the change, proposed change on Instagram of removing likes, removing comments.
Yep,
and so forth,
likes.
And masked as, to protect bullying, which I'm a big supporter of.
Yep.
I think we'll figure that out. But really, I think as a sort of a masked open consulting is to sort of monetize what they're doing. So
Thank you.
influencers can they can kind of take a cut.
It's not that. It's
not that?
Let me tell you something that everybody is so cynical about and have not taken a thoughtful look at. It's not only about bullying, it's much further than that. And I spend a lot of time with this. Just so it's very, like this will be maybe a thing that you can take away that you'll really find fascinating. Just take a step back and follow this logic. The entire business model of Facebook and Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok is for you to stay on the platform. Nothing else. They will make, people are very naive to how much money, some of the biggest banks in the world have just pulled off of Facebook because of an algorithm thing. And they're asking me why Facebook isn't just like doing something, and they're spending hundreds of millions of dollars. And I looked them in the face and said, because you mean nothing to them. You have no leverage. You think you do. We've talked about this with like the NFL and other things, like this is not about influencers monetizing, because what you're referring to, if he's an influencer and there's not showing the likes, the back end shows the likes, and he's more than welcome to show it to Mountain Dew and get his cut. And if you're in a partnership program, you see all the data. This is strictly about Facebook, Inc., Instagram, knowing that everybody's so fucking insecure that the numbers are dictating. Do you know that people don't post the things they actually want to post? They're posting the things they know will do well in likes. Do you know how many women I talk to that are pretty, that are stuck in this fucking evil cycle of having to show their bodies to get the amount of likes and not talk about the fact they actually know fitness or wine or food culture, but if they post that, they get 48 likes, and if they post their tits and ass, they get fucking 80 million, and they just can't get out of, they're like in pain because they're like fucking stuck in the machine. I predict that Instagram's gonna not only take away likes, they're gonna take away followers. I'm thinking a lot about the creation of a crew. Like in the same way garage sales and video games, I'm like, oh, I got this new idea. Like to youngsters like you, like instead of like shit apartment in New York or LA, what about creating a crew further out? So like one of the reasons cockroaches shit pay more than if you go an hour on the train, you get a lot more. It's because you don't have the action. Right. You don't have the accessibility to the action. But I've been thinking a lot about like the crew. Like the notion of like find your Avengers, find your other 4 players that
and eat together.
Eat together. Go out an hour out, and you're all trading into the city or driving in together. You're in a cocoon together. But again, you pull that money, you're an hour out from wherever the main place is. Now you got a fucking pad where you can cook. A lot of those people tend to be creative. So whether that's like, now all of you have way more room, bedroom, a joint living room, even another side room where you guys can paint or make music, or fucking that could be the flip room. Like to me, like thinking right now, like being with 4 buddies who are hungry, trying to make something happen, and we have a flip room where all of us garage sell Goodwill and just throw it in there, and that's where all the packages. It's an extra bedroom because again, all our bedrooms are bigger. We have a living room. I'm thinking a lot more about like telling like 20-year-olds like create a crew, and An hour out, a crew.
100%.
5 roommates, but an hour out. Because now two of you inevitably are taking the train at the same time into your normal job.
And then you doing it alone can be way more productive going back and forth.
This is, look.
Exactly.
We're just, look what's happening right now. If all of us went into our own cars, we could text, but like, there's definitely something about the bouncing of this moment.
Right.
It led me to like first finally taking the subconscious into conscious. D-Rock whips out his phone, films it. Now some kid sees it. This is like how like that. This is creative.
Right.
Basically want to vlog. I basically want to blog on Twitter daily, because then I want 137 to take that video, embed it into an article, and either you write out the fit. Like I really want to do this. I like volume.
Yeah.
I like hip hop at lunch. 2020 social media out. We could have 3. I mean, am I wrong? Like, there's 2 people a day you could do that with.
I can do that. As long as, no, I can do that for sure. Cause I can stack them up even.
Just live life. Live life. Like, something's hot, you like it, you're like, oh, I like this Rico Cash. DM, like, oh, you want to be on Gary V's 137? Yes.
Yeah, we can walk.
Wait, we're going to the Goodwill first.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. You know what time it is? What's that? What am I doing? What do you think I'm doing? I'm trying to make some money. What? I've always done well with owls. eBay app. Not good.
No.
$2. God, it's fucking 1982. That shit pisses me off. Mug life. Mug life. Paris. Oh, wait a minute, is this a Starbucks?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Is it? I don't think it is. D-Rock. You see D-Rock?
I got hype.
That pissed me off. Hit it. Hit it. Guarantee. This is a mug that's worth more than 99 cents. That's what I mean. I guarantee this is a winner. I think I got one. I think I got a hit. That's a good one. That's a good one. Good job, D-Rock. I guarantee this Ritz-Carlton. Watch this, D-Rock. Watch this, D-Rock. But now the screen record. It's gonna look cool actually in $10. Let's go. Fucking fuckers. Oh my God. I'm not buying it, but I just
Buy it off the house.
I love that. Boyd's like, we're supposed to see Yachty in the studio. Gary's just like literally not willing to leave. Just literally. By the way, I have a big innovation idea. This is for you, Apple. In your alarms, there should be notes. Because I set these random alerts, and like if I had a notes to why I'm setting the alarm, that would kill.
It's called a reminder.
Apple, good job.
Thank you. And for me, mainly it's
For you need to monetize your voice. Like for you, no matter what you're about to say, you should quit working with him and start a voice business and be out. Yeah, bro. For you, that's that. You like how on top of it I am, right? I always love when D-Rock gives me daps. He hates when I know something he doesn't.
That's not true.
You like it for me, you hate it for yourself.
I hate my life.
You hate your life. Get out of here, fucking D-Rock.
Come on, Bob. No. Oh, no.
It's all right, just one shot. D-Rock.
Go ahead. Oh.
Look, this is organic.
Do it for the content. If you look at this table right now, there's literally bottles of water that cost $3 fucking. I have no, we buy Fiji? Is that true? These are our bottles? Like, you know, like, that's the stupidest shit of all time. We're literally paying, like, it's water. 4% of your entire life. Is that right? Times 20? Yeah, I feel good about that. Ready? The 3 reasons that.
You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready?
Yeah, but where is he? In studio? Where is he, in there?
Yes.
Yes, yes, I am. I'm here. Yeah, usually we gotta do this shit. Where is it? Yo, what's good? Live your fucking life. Stop fucking bullshitting. Get yours.